Record is hit. Okay, let me see. Oh, how do I see myself? I see you guys. Sorry, this is new to me. I want to make sure you can see my stuff.
I can see you.
I don't know how to get you. Okay, can you see me good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see myself. Okay, welcome everybody. This is a fundraiser for Emily and her Red Mastery journey, and I'm honored and excited to assist her, as well as sharing Norwex, a product company that I really love. Norwex was founded 20 years ago by Bjorn, who grew up in Norway, grew up outdoors, loved nature, and then somewhere in the 60s, things started to become really polluted, and it really troubled him. So when he heard about the Enviro cloth, which is where his company began from, he was really excited about it. So Norwex did begin with this cloth, which I'm going to tell you about. And so basically, Norwex's mission is to radically reduce chemicals in our homes. We have way too many chemicals in every room in our house. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to get them out of skincare products, out of cleaning products, and I feel they found an awesome alternative, which is mostly just using water. So the flagship for Norwex is the Enviro cloth, and all their materials have tags on them, and they tell you what they're for. So I don't know if you can see them. So this one's anti-bac, it says Enviro, and we go E for everything. So, and they have tags so you can hang them up to dry. So what's different about these cloths is two things. In order to be a microfiber cloth, the fibers have to be the size of one hair split 6 times. So Norwex's fibers are one hair split 200 times, and they say if you were to unravel it, it would go from Winnipeg, Canada, to the Gulf of Mexico. I think 1,800 miles. So it's really, really, when you under a microscope, it looks like claws, like spokes of a bike. So all the dirt in the ground gets taken right up into the cloth. So it's an amazing cleaner in all their products, like because it's in a floor system. So it's just it works wet. It only works well damp. And yeah, so you actually know how you use it. These cloths, you wet them, and they're so absorbent. They hold a lot of water. And then you just wring them out. So they work best damp, and they actually suggest that you use them flat because it gets more of the dirt. If it's crunched up, you miss some of the stuff. So use it flat. They call it the everything cloth because you use it on your windows, your floors, your walls, your bathroom sink, tub, toilet, anywhere, really anywhere. It comes in different colors. I have 3. It also comes in green. So you can sort of coordinate and have one that's for really dirty jobs like the barbecue and the oven and the car, and then coordinate it to your rooms. And the other feature about them is they're anti-bac, they're antibacterial. So they're completely made in silver. And silver's embedded in the cloth, and silver inactivates all microorganisms. So bacteria can't grow, viruses, mildew. So there's all kinds of YouTube clips, which I can send if anybody's interested, where they've tested this with raw chicken. So they clean up raw chicken, and then they test for the proteins in the cloth and on the counter, and then they found that it takes it so far into the cloth that there's no residue on it. So that's why they say, 1, there's no cross-contamination, you can keep cleaning, and 2, the silver inactivates it and re-purifies the cloth. So they say when you're done, you rinse the cloth, wring it out, hang it to dry, and then the silver re-purifies the cloth. So that's the other main feature, is things don't. So that's why your cloths never smell. And I didn't know this, but our dishcloths smell because bacteria grows on them, and I didn't know that's why they were so smelly. Like, oh, okay. So that's the main thing about their cloths, the 2 main things, and I found them to be an amazing cleaner. Amazing. And then they sort of branched out from there. So they have a window cloth, which is softer, and it's meant to be like a polisher. So it's a bit bigger, and what this one's for is mirrors, stainless steel, marble, polishing windows. So I will actually go through my house with that wet, damp Enviro cloth, and then I will polish the window cloth I use dry. So I will polish the mirror, the stainless steel tap, my window, and it just gives it that extra sparkle, that extra shine. And if my window just has a few dog nose prints, or I just spritz it with water and wipe it with this, and it comes really clean, and neither of them streak. But if my window needs a more thorough clean, I use my Enviro cloth, and then I polish it with this. But if it just needs a touching up, spritz it with water, and then the window cloth. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so when I do my stainless steel sink, and then I never did this before, but I just kind of like dry it and polish it with this, and it's like, wow, it looks like brand new. I never worried about it looking too good before, but you can make it look really good now, which is kind of cool. So they have these 3 items, really, really popular items. The 2 that I just talked about, and this is the dust mitt. So the dust mitt is the same cloth, except it's plush and it's statically charged, so you can dust with this and everything sticks to it. So when you're dusting, the dirt doesn't fly around. So I actually like to wear 2. And you can spritz this with water if you have really dusty, dirty areas, and then it will stick to it, and then you just throw it in the garbage. So I actually did my mini blinds, just spritz this with water. It went up and down my mini blinds, and they were really bad. I thought I was going to have like dirt and dust flying everywhere, and there was nothing. And the other thing that people have been reporting that they love this for is window screens. Wet it, you wring it, you wipe it up and down the window screen, and people just say there's no going back. Once it's easy and fast and quick. So those 3 items. Do you guys know about the catalog? Did you get the online catalog?
My dad didn't, and then Alex looked at it a little bit, and then I looked at it.
Yeah,
Your dad did? Your dad did or didn't?
did not.
Did not. Okay. I'll give you the link in a little bit, but I don't know if you have paper and pen if you want to write something down. In the back of the catalog, they have some packages where they combine items at a reduced cost because you're combining them. So this is one of the packs. The Enviro, the window, and the dust mitt is a household pack on page 53. And the Enviro alone is on page 6. Maybe I'll ask you guys if there's any particular thing that you really do not like to clean.
Toilet.
Toilet. Okay. Okay. Me either. That was one of my things. And they have 2. This is one that I love. It's a little bit more pricey, but it's all in one. So the solution's in here, and you can buy refills for that. You snip off the top, and then you just push down on this, and then the liquid comes across the brush, and then so you're just basically grabbing it, push down, and then you're cleaning your toilet. And it's all vegetable based, completely safe. It's a disinfectant, so it's actually, they say it's safe if your dog happens to drink out of it by accident. You can actually dilute it and disinfect toys with it. So that's one of the ones. I really like it because it's just kind of all in one, and you can just buy a refill. And the brush is meant so that there's no spots where bacteria can build up. There's no cavities, and it's meant to fling water off, fling water off and clean.
Mhm.
And then there's the second one, which is new, which is this is meant so you can clean up under the rim really well.
Mm.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
And same thing. There's nowhere where bacteria can grow. It's all like built one, and it hangs in the system. It doesn't sit on the bottom. And the blue diamond. Let me see what I remember about the blue diamond. This is biodegradable, cleans odor, causing bacteria, germs, dissolves, rust, stains, hard water, scales, soap, scum. This is an all bathroom cleaner. Uses organic salts and citric acids instead of strong corrosive acids. This is for your whole bathroom. You put this in your toilet, your sinks, your bathtub, it's completely safe. Like, I do demos where I have a penny in my hand and I just put a little bit of this in my hand and the penny just shines right up and it's clean right away. So this is good because you can do your sink. Like, I can do my bathroom sink just with my Enviro cloth, but if it's been left too long and it needs a more clean, I just tiny bit of this. This just makes it like silky smooth and soft. And you can do your shower and the toilet. So this is kind of an all-purpose cleaner. And you can just put this right on here and then just go around your toilet.
Got a question from Florida.
Yes.
It can get hot and humid, and mold and mildew seem to love that. Is there a product that's particularly effective against mold and mildew, say on bathroom tiles, for instance?
Okay, did I hear that correctly? You're looking for something for mold and mildew on bathroom tiles?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to have to get back to you on that because I'm new. This is fairly new to me. And mold and mildew. We have 3 different ones, and I'm not sure which one I would recommend.
Yeah, right now I use a bleach-based cleaner, which I prefer not to, but it does the job for a while. But then again, bleach can just bleach out a stain, but not really get rid of the
right.
positive.
Is it on the grout or is it on the tile?
Both.
Both. Okay. And I know somebody asked this question before, and I had the answer, and I don't want to give the wrong answer, so I will get the message to Emily as soon as we're done. I know somebody I can ask. I know if it's mold or mildew that's like underneath, it needs something else. But I know, like, we have cleaning paste. This is what I use on my stainless steel sink, and this is made with traces of coconut oil, soap, and marble flour. And this is amazing for stainless sink. So this would replace the corrosive, I forget what you call that, Comet, or I don't want to name any companies, but some of those cleaners that people used to use in their sinks that release bad fumes that our clients are causing. So this is the natural alternative for stainless steel sinks. You can also use this in your tub and your sink. And the reason why I bring this up is because people use this on the grout. This cleans grout. Oh. And so I'd assume that this would clean the grout, and unless the mildew is behind the grout and coming through. But I will double check for sure. So I want to save this one. And the descaler. The descaler cleans grout too, but I have to find out about mold and mildew. This is a really heavy-duty cleaner, natural, to replace the CLR. So this is for calcium, rust, lime buildup, hard water deposits. This is when you need, some people have those, when water drips in a spot in the tub or the drain and you have those marks just from water dripping. This is for more of a, if you need a better clean for really buildup of calcium in hard water.
Yeah, we got a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
I love this because it's a foam. I love it because you can just spray it. It suggests you leave it for 5 minutes and you come back, so I can just spray it and then come back and wipe it all down. So that one is for the hard water, the soap, rust, lime. Yeah, so they sort of branch out, but I will find that one out for you. Yeah. Okay. So those are basically the ones for the bathroom. So the cleaning paste is the big item for the kitchen, for the glass stovetops, for porcelain stovetops. Like, I clean my stovetop if it needs an extra clean, if there's baked on food. The stainless steel sink is amazing with this. This can do outdoor furniture. This is kind of something people use on everything. It's the go-to when something else doesn't work. So, so you're asking about mildew. You mentioned the toilets. And then, let's see.
Well, stovetop's a challenge at times too, so that sounds like a good product for that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gentle, but it cleans really well. And I clean my oven glass door with this. And I clean my range hood. You know all that grease and grime that builds up in the kitchen on the range hood or the oven? Like this, if you can't get it off with just a cloth, this works really, really well.
Yeah, I hear about that. That's never a problem for us.
Oh, no bacon fat and stuff like that.
No, Southern cooking is based on fat.
Whereabouts in Florida are you? My parents are in Florida, actually.
Up in the Panhandle, Pensacola.
It's cold, you said?
No, Pensacola.
Oh, Pensacola. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, the other cloths that they have, these are for the body. So the body cloths come in a 3-pack. So they're the same thing. They have the silver in them. They're really good cleaners. These can be used as cleaning your face without soap, without cleansers. So I just use these now. They take up all makeup, and they are great for kids with acne. They're great for cleansing your face. You can use your whole body on these. I just use them on my face. But my 21-year-old has this, and she loves them. So those are body cloths. Those are on page body cloths, page 45. Those are really, really popular. I had a party on Thursday, and people who know Norwex, we're all getting everybody to buy those. This is what they have in place of washing dishes, because, oh, that's the other thing I didn't tell you about their cloths. They all go in the washer and the dryer, but because of the silver in it, you can't use bleach and you can't use fabric softener because they will coat the silver and make it ineffective. If it does happen, there is a way to get it out. But so washer, dryer, and occasionally washing in hot, because the hot opens up the fibers and releases more of the dirt that gets built in. So yeah, wash, dry, and not to put them with lint causing materials, because the microfibers will take everything in, so they will take the lint in and just kind of clog it. So those are the things about laundry. No bleach, no fabric softener, and don't wash them with high lint causing material. And so I was going to talk about the dishcloth. So the reason why I mentioned this for washing dishes, which is my new favorite, and I know it's really weird, it never smells. It's got that nice scrubbing action, cleans really well, and it dries really fast. And the reason why they have this is because all their other cloths have silver in them, and you don't want to use those in the sink for washing dishes, because everything uses only water. You don't need furniture polish, you don't need floor cleaner, you don't need window spray. You can use them, like you can use the EnviroCloth with the cleaning paste or the Blue Diamond. Those are good.
A quick question.
Yes.
Say the dishcloth, can you cut that down? Does it tolerate being cut?
People do, actually. People do cut it in half. I actually like it large. It goes in vases, it goes in jars, it goes in bottles really well. This is mine. This is what they look like new. They're kind of stiff, but yeah, I do have people who cut them in half.
Does that make them unravel more or cause any problem?
They haven't said that it has. I know they say they cut them in half, and they haven't ever mentioned that it's been a problem. It doesn't look like it would unravel. Okay. It's just one strong piece. It doesn't look like it, but I will confirm that for you. Yeah, so let's see. There's so many things. I don't want to keep you too long, but there's wool dryer balls for the dryer, which lifts and separates the clothes and causes they dry faster, and you don't need any fabric softener with them, so they don't cause the static. There's one of my favorites is the veggie cloth, and again it says on the tags fruit and veggie cloth. So this is rough on one side for washing carrots, potatoes, and soft on the other side for cucumbers and pears, rough for apple. So this is for the quick, you're washing an apple or a carrot for your lunch, and I don't have to peel anymore. I just use the rough side for my carrots, and you maintain more nutrients when you're not taking all the skin off. So this is a quick go-to veggie cloth. And then for more thorough cleaning, they have a fresh produce wash when you have to do a bunch of grapes or a bunch of strawberries or a lot of potatoes. And this is completely vegetable based and takes off pesticides, wax, dirt, and grime. Let's see.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What about like laundry detergent? Do you know anything about that?
Yes, we actually have laundry detergent. Or you're just asking about what? Yeah, this is what they call a free and clear laundry detergent. This is just a half a size, but the scoop. This is all you need. It's a really small scoop for a full load, top loader, and 1 teaspoon for a high efficiency. So this is free of everything. It's no phosphates, no sulfates, no bleach, no fillers, no fragrances, no dyes. It's just soap, and I love it. But you can use, they say to use a free and clear laundry detergent, so ones that don't have a lot of added things to them because they coat the clothing and they irritate the skin. So this can be also used, like sometimes you can do a deep clean with all your cloths. You can put hot water in the sink with a scoop of this with all our cloths and leave it overnight, and it does a deep clean on all the cloths, and you'll have really dirty water in the morning because it just takes everything right up into the cloths.
Cool.
And then we have like a stain remover, and let's see. They have. I love the toothbrush. The toothbrush also has silver in it, so it feels like it just. I just love the way it brushes my teeth. It just feels cleaner, and as it's drying, it's repurifying it for next time because the silver inactivates any bacteria that might be there. And it lasts for a year. It comes with 2 heads that pop out, and they say 1 head for 6 months. So the toothbrush lasts for a year.
So you do not use toothpaste with that? You just wet the brush?
I do use, yeah, you do use toothpaste. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. As it's sitting, it doesn't let anything grow. They say it's really good for people who get canker sores or sores in their mouth. I actually just love it. It just feels cleaner. I actually have the medium. I find the medium is a bit too firm, so I always recommend to people the soft, which is what dentists say anyway. Sorry, I keep looking over here.
I'm here somewhere.
Yeah, pardon?
I just said I'm here. I'm just.
Yeah, I didn't tell you about my mop. I love my mop. So they also have the same cloths into a mop system. So the mop, this is the yellow it's the same as the dust mitt, statically charged, so it picks up all dust and dirt. The handle is adjustable. It goes really large so you can actually do your walls. And it's just velcroed on the bottom. And I know you can't see me, but they say to work in a figure-8 motion, and only big things don't stick to it. So I sort of just sweep in a figure-8 motion, and usually there's little things I just pick up with the EnviroCloth. So if there's one thing that I'm just kind of taking along with me, and then there's a rubber brush, or you can use a lint roller. I love the rubber brush. I actually just cleaned my basement before this, and it was really, really, really bad. And I just used the rubber brush, brushed it into the garbage in the garage. This is my favorite. I love my mop. I hated mopping. I hated getting the bucket and the soap and bringing it upstairs. So this is the mop version. You wet this, the blue, and Velcro it on, and you wring it out, so you use it damp, so your floor never gets really, really wet, dries really fast, and it's really good at cleaning. So I even use this part dry if somebody spills water or spills juice, or there's a little bit of mud at the front door, just spritz the floor and just use this. So this is always handy, and I just find it's a lot easier for all those kitchen spills. So, and a couple other of my favorites. They have enzyme-based products, which are kind of like little Pac-Man. They go at breaking down all the particles. So there's one for the oven. And the oven cleaner is how I heard about Norwex. I was trying to find a way to clean my oven naturally, and I went online and I found out about this online, and there's really good reviews. So the oven has to be slightly warm, about 100 degrees, and then you shut it off. Then you spray your oven, close the door, and then you wait 5 minutes. This is for the barbecue as well. And it just eats away at all the baked-on food. I was very impressed. So that's one of their enzyme-based products. And then they have an odor eliminator, so this gets diluted into a spray bottle. And for garbage cans, for people who have children, diapers, for bathrooms, and all, again, naturally enzyme-based. And some people, like kids who have diapers and smelly laundry, you can put a capful of odor eliminator in your wash machine. There's a lot of people that order this just for that, actually. And then they have a couple other ones, carpet cleaner, which I don't have. The mattress cleaner, I had to get this when I heard about how many dust mites, millions of dust mites are in our bed, in our mattresses, and feed off of our dead skins. And it's they leave behind that causes most of the allergies that we have. So this, they say you spray your mattress 3 times a year, and it kills all bacteria that dust mites make. And yeah, and people have reported their allergies are better. People who snore, their snoring goes away. People who are congestion, their congestion. Somebody had postnasal drip and that stopped. So when I basically had to spray I never had cleaned my mattress, to tell you the truth. And I heard about all the dust mites and what dust mites leave behind. And it's for pet bedding, for carpets, for upholstered furniture, for mattresses. And you can just spritz the top of your pillow and your cover occasionally if you want, and it works right down. It's enzyme based again, and the only byproduct is carbon dioxide in water. And it's not like water, you would never know, it's all evaporated.
Now, I'm thinking of my grandson, there'll be 2 here in a few months. Can I use that on his bed? Is there any limitation for kids?
Yes, you can. It just can't be used on plastic mattresses. It doesn't work on plastic mattresses. Okay. So they say typically not a crib mattress. But no, actually, I would recommend it. They say people who have severe allergies to just spritz once a week, actually. Just spritz the top of your bedding once a week. No counterindications for that. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to keep it too long. Do you have any specific questions? I guess if you haven't looked at the catalog, you don't have any specific questions.
I do.
Okay.
You have a question?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, you can go first.
What's the effective lifespan with medium to heavy use of the let's just say a cloth that you'd use in either the bathroom or the kitchen?
Yes, they actually have a 2-year warranty, but everybody that I know who's been Norwex consultants for 6 and 7 years have continued to use their cloths. They haven't had a problem. They're still effective. They're older ones. They do use them for dirtier jobs, but they're still using them. They haven't ever not been effective.
Okay.
And they do the deep soak once or twice a year, but they just take all their cloths, put them in the sink with hot water with some of the detergent and leave it overnight.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I haven't heard of anybody that's ever done with the cloth. Yeah, cool. They're really good.
And then I know that there was a degreaser for the oven and stuff. Do you sell anything that's heavier for cleaning off, degreasing bicycle gears, degreasing stuff in the car engine, things like that?
I would probably recommend an Enviro cloth. It will get dirty, the stains won't come out. And then usually when the Enviro cloth doesn't work, they use the cleaning paste. But let me just confirm. So you're thinking of oil and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking of oil, lubricant, and then all the dirt and stuff that kind of comes along with that.
Yeah, I would say this because I know I've seen some really bad fans really covered with grease and grime, and then just wipes it away. But I'll confirm for you.
Okay.
I'll ask about that grease and grime that you would get in That's good for me to know because I know a lot of car people, people who work on their cars. Yeah.
Well, pitching the grease and grime, I'm thinking of a stove vent. The filters, the permanent filters that are in the vent, is that product good for that sort of thing? I guess soak it in a sink with it.
The permanent filters that are where?
For stove vent hood. That sucks away the cooking fumes and all, smoke and fumes.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
It sounds like one of those products would be good to soak it in to dislodge the grease and dirt in it, which is hard to clean.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be the best one. Like I think you could rub it with the cleaning paste, but it would, or you know what? Maybe the dust mitt. It gets okay. I'm trying to think. Okay, so the fan gets really greasy and grimy. That I can see mine. It gets really greasy and grimy, right? That's what you're thinking about.
It's like a woven pattern, but it's metal instead of a cloth, and it's a bit of a challenge to clean.
Yeah.
Thoroughly.
I would. Yeah, I would. I'm gonna actually, when we're done, I'm gonna use the cleaning paste on mine, and I'll let you know. So you guys are raising some good things for me to know. So let me. I have to find out about the car stuff, the mold and mildew, and the thing in the hood, right? Yeah, I'm gonna actually use this and see if it works, because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Now they do come out, so you can take them out and try and clean them with soap and water, but they're so the grime can be so deep set.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been able to completely clean it.
Right. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay.
I have one more quick question.
Yes.
If that's okay.
Yes.
So something that I saw in the catalog was like some of the body wash. They also had body wash for babies.
Yeah.
Could you briefly touch on body wash for adults and body wash for babies?
Yes. So the body cloth for adults, when these are wet, they're really soft, and they feel kind of rough when they're dry because they're all so finely microfiber. But when they're wet, they're really soft, and what was I going to say? Soft, and they leave my face really soft. The baby one is just even softer. So it's smaller and soft. That's the only difference.
Okay.
Yeah. They do have, they also, I didn't even mention this because I prefer the body cloths, but they do have makeup cloths, which are small. These are really soft. Yoga people like these in their bags just for sweat. This is actually a makeup remover, but this is really good for makeup too. And this is also an exfoliant. So this is my preference, but they have, so the baby cloths are more like this size and a bit softer.
So you just get it wet and you wash?
Yeah, no soap. They even say with these, you don't need soap. Just like the EnviroCloth cleans everything, the body cloth cleans our body. Yeah, so just water. Yeah.
Okay.
They have a lot of fun kids stuff, actually.
Yeah, I saw a little like kid with like cleaning gear, like with a little kid mop.
Yeah. I got my daughter the kids EnviroCloth and the kid window cloth, and it's in her bathroom for her to clean her mirror, her sink, or her tap, and then just the two cloths. That's all she needs, and water.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna get the link here, and I'm gonna put it on here. So.
I just wish my wife could have been here. She's out of town, but this is a very interesting presentation. I'd like to talk to her about these products.
Well, thank you. I'm stumbling a little bit. Practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah.
And actually, do you have email? Because it's not copying for me. I was going to copy and paste. Oh, well, let me see here. Hold on. I can put it here. I can do this.
Also, Dad, This is being recorded, so I could email this to you and Mom anyways, and she could watch it.
Okay. This
Yeah,
is
I'm
fun
gonna.
seeing you and Alex too.
What was that?
I said this is fun seeing you and Alex also.
Hi.
Bradbury, hi.
Yeah,
Is your dog, Joanne?
I've done this too. Pardon?
There's our dog.
Oh,
You see him? Maybe
no,
not.
just a second. I'm just.
Oh, is he in the chair? Oh, I
Yep.
see. Good dog.
Okay. Oh, I didn't see him.
Oh, I can show you. You see him?
Oh, look at him. He's so cute. He's so calm. I was looking after a dog last night, and he was like wanted to go outside all the time. These are some of our. Yeah, I don't even know how this works. Never mind. But anyway, I'm gonna share the screen so I can show your dad the site. So share screen. And
Speaking of pets, I've got a pet question if you have a second.
yes.
Are any of these products useful or can be used on pets?
Yes, I know people. Okay, can you see those two links?
Let's see, I'm looking at it. It says, thank you, everyone, and then it's a cutoff. Looks like a cutoff cursive message.
Oh, you guys don't see these two links here? Okay.
No. Well, I don't.
Do you, Emily?
I don't either.
Okay.
I think you sent something like that you meant to send a friend or something.
Okay.
Like a note. It's like a personal note. Actually.
Okay. I was just typing in my, okay, so let me see if I can, sorry. I played around with this a lot before, really, I did. I even kept calling customer service. And I don't know how to get back.
Did you see what I posted?
Me?
Yeah.
Where?
I just put hi on the chat screen. I was just checking to see if that works.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay.
I'm gonna come
Joanna,
back.
I can email I can send my dad what you want me to send him if you want.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I was just gonna mention.
It came up. It came up. I see it.
Okay, so that's but it's probably easier if we email it to you so you can copy and paste it. Actually, if you go to www.joannepeters.norwex.biz, on that page there's an online catalog, and you can look through the online catalog and it just flips through the pages. And the first link is the online catalog, but you just need to go to the website. Oh yeah, so dogs. So people use the odor eliminator to spray in their dog beds. Actually, you can spray this in shoes. I know they use that for their dog, and you could use I know people use the EnviroCloth for the dog's feet, or even to wash them down. But I know they use it for their feet. The cloths are really super absorbent. What else would be used for the animals? There is a lint mitt, which is soft one way and rough on the other side, and this is amazing. I go through my whole bed cover with it, and then you can just either pull it off and it goes in the wash machine, or the rubber brush works really well too to get it all off and back to new again. But this is good. But I know there's also a sports enzyme, which is you spray in your sports bag. You can also spray in shoes. It just eats away at any odor.
Anything that repels fleas or like that?
No, nothing that I know of for repelling fleas.
Okay.
But that would be a great thing to invent. Especially in Florida, right?
Yeah, I like to biodegrade some food.
Yeah. This is a fun thing, actually. I watched somebody washing their car on YouTube. This is a car wash mitt. So no more need for soap, no hoses, just hot bucket of water, and this washes the car. I actually kind of want to try mine when it gets a little bit nicer outside. And then they used a window cloth just to buff up some of the spots on the car. But just that, with nothing, just with water. And there's a little 2-minute YouTube clip, this guy washing his car, and he was very impressed. Yeah. Yeah, so you can send your dad if anybody's going to order, when you go to the website, before you check out, like you'll go to checkout and then it will say choose a host. So you want to choose Emily. I put your name on there. So if you type in Emily Rogerson, it will pop up and you just click on that name and then any orders will be attached to you.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. And I will go find out those 3 questions for sure.
Oh, Joanne, can you hold on 1 second?
I certainly can.
So, yeah, I'm trying to copy and paste the email, and it's not working. So
Okay.
I just need you to keep your screen open for a second so I can write it down.
Or I can just email it. I can just email it to your dad or you.
Yeah.
And you can forward it.
That works.
Okay.
I mean, I need it and my dad needs it. So.
Yeah. And it was in your previous email, but I will email it right away and with those 3 answers, and then you can look at it.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Well, thanks. Thanks, guys. This was a new experience for me.
Cool.
Great to meet you.
This was time well spent. I appreciate it. I was just a little hesitant to download that executable program Zoom.
Oh, was it hard to get into? I thought
No,
you didn't have to.
no. I just avoid loading programs I'm not familiar with.
Yeah. I think it said you didn't even have to download. I think you just click launch and it just opens up the window. Because that's what they were telling me.
But it worked fine. As soon as it executed, voila, there y'all were.
Good. I just need to figure out how to get back to my window so I can. I'm glad it's you guys is happening with. Okay.
Yeah, you give me some ideas for my youngest daughter too, with her son.
Pardon?
I said you've given me some ideas with my grandson. I'll have to tell my youngest daughter about it, or his mother.
Yeah, I love it. Like I used to be afraid to get my kids to help me clean because I was afraid they would get Windex on their skin, or I didn't want them to clean the toilets. And now it's like, here you go. I mean, they're older now, so it doesn't matter. But I remember being worried that they would inhale something or spray it the wrong way. And you want to get them cleaning when they're young. It's easier that way. Yeah, it's good. I love it.
Well, thank you very much. I'm eager to pass this on to my wife, Diane, and thank you for your time, Ms. Peters. And Emily, Alex, good to see you. Keep in touch.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Have a good weekend.
All right. Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we're good?
Yeah.
I gotta figure out.
Thank you. I really appreciate you doing this.
You're welcome.
And then as soon as you get the video recorded, if you send me the link, I'll start like emailing it to people or something. Oops.
Okay. Yeah. It was kind of scattered though, wasn't it?
Oh, it was fine.
No, it was. I mean, honestly, you seemed a little bit nervous at first, but like anybody would act that way. Anybody would feel nervous. But then like it felt really comfortable and you're very easy to listen to.
Okay. Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, it was so much easier just taping myself doing the YouTube clip, and it's so different when people are here.
Yeah.
And I know I kept looking this way because I kept thinking, I don't want to keep you long. What do I talk about? Okay. I'll get that for you, and I'll send it to you. Okay, great. I think it takes a little while to download the recording, but then I'll get that in a second email. Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Alex. Bye.
Bye. Nice meeting you.
Emily.
Bye. I'm gonna turn this off.
Just exit, I think.
That's right. Okay. Leave meeting.
Hi, you missed my online class on Vimeo. I just had to figure out how to record it and download it. Okay, I'm gonna have to call them because I can't figure it out. www.vimeo.us. It's not still recording, is it?